guys, welcome to another A1 video walk around. This time we have a very low mileage Mercedes 2018 C200. So I'm just going to go through and tell you how this works. We've got Samantha behind the camera. Say hi, Samantha.
Hi, Samantha.
Very nicely put, Samantha.
Thank you.
I'm Kev. We'll take you around the outside of the car. I'll fire some facts at you about this vehicle while Sam shows you the outside, and then we will go inside. Sam, and show them all the features. A lot of features on this, so hopefully we've got a couple of minutes to go through it all with us. Then we'll take it for a test drive, and then there'll be a few minutes at the end from me just telling you what we'll give away as an RAC approved dealer, all that kind of shizzle. Okay, Samantha, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready as well. People at home, you ready? Let's go. Okay, 2018 18 registered Mercedes-Benz C-Class C200. Oh, I'm in your view there.
Sorry?
AMG line. This is the premium model, Sam. Premium meaning it's got a lot of stuff on.
It has got a lot of stuff on.
This is the 4MATIC, Sam. Do you know what a 4MATIC is?
I don't, tell me.
Well, it's their four-wheel drive system, but it's actually an all-wheel drive system because it's permanently driving all four wheels rather than being able to switch it off. This is the G-tronic automatic gearbox. It's the 2-litre petrol, ULEZ qualifying obviously. Full service history, last two services, I say it's only done just under 7,000 miles as it stands now. Last service was carried out at 5,800 miles, so about 1,000 or so miles ago. Standout features: pano roof, easy pack, which is the motion sensor tailgate release, which is cool. We'll show you that in a minute. Electric heated memory function seats. It's got the Garmin Pilot navigation, DAB, Parktronic front and rear assist, parking sensors with reversing camera. Should we go some specification in terms of engine?
Yeah, come on then.
184 brake horsepower. Loads of torque, 300 Newton meters of torque. 0-60?
Go on, tell me.
7.5 seconds.
Quick.
142 mile an hour top speed. Now, nice sized executive vehicle, loads of spec. Annual tax?
I'm not sure, go on.
155 quid.
Quite reasonable.
Oh, can you hear the sirens in the background? I think they're coming for you, Sam.
Are they?
Yeah.
Not if they're coming for you first. Okay, fuel figures, around town about 32, combined 40, and out of town about 47 miles to the gallon. Not bad. No, not bad at all.
2-litre petrol. Okay, shall we, oh, I haven't said how beautiful the paintwork is, have we?
No, you haven't.
Been all detailed nicely, smooth as babe's bum. All under the engine, inside, leather's been treated, headlining's all been done. Happy days, one beautiful car. Should we take them inside? Let's
take them inside.
Let's do that. Underneath here we have the beating heart of the vehicle. It's the Mercedes 2-litre lump, the petrol version. Now, a lot of the Mercs on the smaller petrol engines aren't that great, but we like the 2-litre. It's a decent lump, and this is a good one to go for. As I say, decent brake horsepower, excellent 0-60 times, 7.5 seconds, 140 miles an hour. I don't think anyone's ever going to do that, are they?
Don't think so.
Our detailers have obviously been done to here, all nice and clean and tidy. Though there wasn't a massive amount to do because this car is pretty much as new. In terms of, there's no damage to any of the wheels, very few marks around the car at all, really. In fact, should we be really anal and just show the one mark there?
Yeah.
If we can see it. Where can you see it?
Can't actually.
What's in the?
Oh, here.
Oh yeah. I still can't see it, Sam, but I'm blind.
Yeah, I mean, no one's. Yeah. I think that puts that into perspective. Yeah.
Okay, you show me in there. So we've got electric and heated seats both sides, memory, 14-way adjustment. Got electric lumbar support on the side. I think this is the Artico leather, or faux leather as they like to call it. And then in terms of the back, loads of room, Sam. Can you show them my roof?
I can, yep.
So this bit goes back and it tilts, And then this bit doesn't go back or tilt, but it's the pano bit at the back. And they've both got a blind that comes across as well. And you know, I'm a big boy. I've got a lot of room.
Lots of room.
I also quite like a, oh hang on. Oh, there, look at that.
Oh, look at that.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Separate little bits.
Entirely.
And then I think as well, what it's got is I press this and it's got a little storage bit as well.
That is for your snacks.
That is for my munchies, man. Isofix both sides. We've got, I think that's the heating controls, separate heating controls in the back. Separate speakers in the back as well. Oh, I'm getting old, Sam.
Yep.
You ready for this?
I'm ready.
So it's going to work?
Yeah.
Haha. Oh, there we go. It does do it, yeah. So, coming back with shopping in the car, just give it a bit of that, and a bit of leg, and you're in. This guy is quite fastidious how he kept this car. So he had a boot liner in it as well, and then the mat, and then another mat, so 2 extra mats, because that's what you need. And then the space saver spare as well, plus an inflation kit and a load of other palaver in there. Okay, what I quite like as well, this comes up and down with the electric tailgate. Okay, this car's all keyless as well, so you can lock it on this button, so you don't have to get the key out. You can lock it here. You can lock it on the handle just by pressing it with the key in your pocket. You can start it with the key in your pocket as well. And then we need to have a look at, oh, can you just have a look at the back seats for me?
Oh,
gosh.
wow.
See that?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I'll press the button properly. Oh, no. Got a problem. Obviously not been put back properly. There we go. Call on the seatbelt, Sam.
Oh, silly seatbelt.
Silly seatbelt.
I'll blame you for that.
Right, let me just go in there, because I just need to show you... Hello?
Hello, where are you?
I'm over here, Sam.
Can't see you.
Too far away?
Yeah.
Not enough zoom on the camera? Mental. Absolutely mental. This, how many dead bodies? Maybe we can get in here. It's like a hearse in the back here.
It is quite
size-wise.
big. What are we thinking?
I think it's a 15 to 20
Yeah,
dead body
I
boot.
was gonna...
Depending on size and weight,
Yeah.
I reckon that many. Small Mexican drug cartel in the back, yeah. Okay, there's one other thing I want to show you as well, but you need to come around here. Let me put these seats back up. And then what I quite like about these, see, the Germans are clever. So what they do is they get one of these, and you can stick this up here, and it works as a dog guard. If I don't actually get it in there properly. There we go. Works as a dog guard, and also if you load the boot right up, it stops people dying when stuff falls through to the front. It's really, you know, safety in mind here. Mm. Yeah. You don't want to die, do you?
Not really, no.
And that's what could happen. Imagine if you were carrying a load of swords in the back, or arrows, or, you know, maces or stuff like that, and they didn't have that net there, and then you broke suddenly and they all flew through to the cabin. You know, there'd be carnage, utter carnage. And you know, we were trying to avoid that here at A1, so yes, safety first.
We are. Exactly.
If you're going to carry maces and firearms and stuff like that, make sure you've got a cargo net. Woo! I think we're saving the world, Sam. Some spec. Okay. Now I just want to put that back a little bit. Right, okay, that's fine. Okay, so as I say, 14-way seats here. You can do the headrest.
Yeah, nice.
Look at that, see? Yeah. Then the mid part of the seat here. Then you can do the base element up and down and side to side and all that kind of stuff. Then you can do this little bit at the front as well, in between my legs here. Woo!
Oh yeah.
So if you've got really unusually long, like, thighs, you can have them fully supported.
However, you're quite tall and you've got long legs and you don't really use those, do you?
I don't really use those, no, I don't really use those. But what I do like, me and my wife now don't buy a car without the memory function on, because she's quite small and I'm quite tall, and having, you know, that first world problem of having to move a seat backwards and forwards is a disaster. I mean, it's nearly the end of the world. What I quite like about this one as well, oh, electric.
Yeah, that's
brake
nice.
and reach. It's cool, isn't it?
It is cool.
Okay, so We've got obviously boot release there, that's electric mirrors with foldability. Foldability, new word. Check out my mirror, it's got foldability, right?
Foldability.
Yes. Electric windows all round, yeah, lock in there, heated seats, 3 heats. Just in case your bum isn't hot enough with one, they've got grade 3, which you get double heated cheeks. Okay, I've got cruise control, and I think I've got speed limiter as well. If you don't know the difference, you can just set it to 70, but the car doesn't hit that speed itself. You still use the accelerator, but you can't go above it until you reset the limiter, which is people quite like that. I prefer cruise control, but hey ho. We've got anti-dazzle mirror, electric auto lights. We've got paddles as well. You can do flappy paddles for gear change if you want. I don't really see the point. Auto wipers. We've got oh man, dual zone climate. It's got DAB. It's got nav. It's got the pro nav thingy, isn't it?
It has, yeah.
What do you call it? Oh, I forget. You can change the how it drives from dynamic to sport to eco, all that kind of stuff. Obviously, we've got the top of the range trimmed leather seats with the sporty bit with the lumbar. got my bit for my old back, which I like doing. Hang on, where is it? That one there. That one there. That's it. Pushes my base out here in my lumbar area, which is good. Sport steering wheel, AMG line, nice gear. Boom. Is that it?
I think so. There's a lot on there, isn't there?
I've run out of breath. So much stuff. Oh, sporty perforated wheel with, I love this bit, with the thumb bits there.
Oh,
I feel like I'm driving a racing car. I mean, my flappy paddles, I think it could be.
Yeah, it could be.
Okay. Should we go for a drive?
Yes.
Let's do that. Okay, so let's take this bad boy out for a spin. So I just get my air conditioning in the right place. I like to have it blowing onto the old mush. Okay, so C-Class Mercs. I know them very well. Sold loads and loads and loads of these in the past, and sold many of them to my own father, who is currently in a 2018 Mercedes petrol estate and loves it. And I think this is probably his 4th or 5th one now we've sold to him over the past 10 or 15 years. Bulletproof, reliable, excellent to drive. What I love about the Mercedes over the 3 Series and the Audi A4, I just think the finish is a bit nicer, and I think the ride is a little bit better. The A4s certainly have improved, but they just don't have the same finish inside, in my opinion. They're just a little cheaper inside, and that sort of reflects in the purchase price of the 2 cars, actually. Right, let's get this out onto the road. Just open it up. Oh. Got some beans, Sam.
Has got some beans.
Right, that was 60 very quickly. In fact, 60 in 7.5 seconds, I think we said. I think what we get from this car is super quiet. We're travelling along at 50 miles an hour here.
Yeah, it's really quiet.
Super quiet, isn't it? Which is amazing. Seating's unbelievably comfortable, especially on the premium. It's got upgrade seats really with much nicer functionality to them, and that just means if you're doing a long journey, you know, you're going to be getting out the other end incredibly fresh. It's very, very smooth, handles really nicely, and I think that's the big difference between the 3 Series and the C-Class, the Merc, is that the ride quality is just better on the C-Class, and I've got to say the handling is probably slightly better on the BMW. But you know, the suspension's hard on that, and when you're driving around town and it's potholed roads and all that kind of stuff, you know, for me the Merc wins out every time. This particular car, it just feels like new, Sam.
It does.
You know how many thousands of cars I've driven and bought and sold, but getting in this, really, even though it's, you know, a 2018 car, 3 years old, because of the mileage, it's like buying a brand new car.
And it looks brand new.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
And I think there's not that many of them with this kind of spec on.
No, there isn't.
So I think if you're looking, you know, for a good, reliable estate car, good room, excellent cabin room. And I think that's the other thing with the Merc, has an advantage over certainly the 3 Series, is the room behind, isn't it? Because when I have my seat normally where I have it in the 3 Series, I don't get a lot of room behind.
No.
What's it looking like at the behind me here?
Yeah, loads of room.
Loads of room.
Yeah,
big adult behind me?
Yeah, definitely.
Where? Oh no, there's not a big adult behind me. Right, I see what you're saying. I'm so foolish. Just trying to make it light. So I think, yeah, given the mileage of the car, obviously they're pretty bulletproof anyway, but I think, yeah, for good reliable motoring, not going to go too far wrong with this. Just say it's just nice seating position, steering wheel feels good, gearbox is really, really smooth on this as well, power delivery is excellent as well, so yeah, I think you'll not go too far wrong if you come and buy this particular car. You're certainly not going to be disappointed when you come and see it. So I think that probably takes us to the end of our test drive. I'd say a couple of minutes past this, just about what we give away as an RAC approved dealer, finance packages, all that kind of stuff. This is available on HP and PCP, the lease deal, so should be able to do you a really good rate as well. Sam, say thank you to the people.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks, people. Take care. Hi guys, well I hope you've enjoyed our video so far, and you've enjoyed looking around the vehicle and going for a little drive with me and Sam. So we just want to go through a few bits and pieces just to tie everything up and give you all the information about buying a car from A1 Car Search. So firstly, we are an RAC approved dealer. That means you get a lot of extra stuff when you buy the car through us, but mainly it means that the car's gone through the RAC approved inspection scheme, which means our workshop here has rigorously gone through the vehicle and make sure that, you know, if the brakes are less than 40%, we've changed them. If the tyres are less than 3 or 4 mil, we've changed them, so forth. And we do that across the car so that it makes sure that you get a vehicle in superb condition, that you haven't got to go, you know, a couple of 100 yards down the road and change the brakes. We make sure that the vehicles are up to their exacting standards, and we get inspected about 6 times a year by the RAC to make sure that we're doing our job properly. You'll also get a free RAC warranty with the vehicle. Generally, most of our vehicles are fairly new, so they're getting covered by the Platinum warranty, which is about as good as warranty as I've seen in 25 years in the business. That's why we use it, and that's why all the customers that trust us to make sure we've made the right choice in our choice of warranty company and our partnership with the RAC. You can extend the 6-month cover that we give away to 3 years, either 24 or 36 months total coverage. This also ups the warranty claim limit from £1,000 to £4,000, but on any of the policies there's no limit to how many claims you can make. So that sort of covers that. You do also get a year's free breakdown cover, which you can register. That's your own choice. That comes with every vehicle that we sell. We also put a brand new MOT on the vehicle. All vehicles are serviced as required, and certainly if the vehicle is within 4 months or 4,000 miles of requiring a service, we'll do it early. All the vehicles come with 2 keys. We also do really great finance deals. So if the car's under 5 years old, it can be done on the PCP scheme, which is a bit like a lease with an option to buy at the end. That can make the payments really manageable. Or you can just do it on a straight HP deal, 1 to 5 years. APRs at the moment are somewhere between 6 and 8%. It depends how much you're borrowing and over how long. It also does depend on you having an excellent credit rating. If your credit isn't, as what they now say, excellent, then it can go up 1% or 2% depending on your credit profile. As you'll see from our videos, our cars all look fantastic. And that's because we do something that really a lot of other car dealers, whether they be main dealers or even top-end independents, don't do. We do a full detail on the car, which is like a super posh valet. It takes about 7 or 8 hours for our guys just to do one car, but they'll go through the entire vehicle, wet vac all the headlinings, carpets, treat leathers, wet vac seats, boots, under the bonnet. They will cut back all of the paintwork and then machine polish the outside as well, so that when you see the vehicles, they're fantastic. And obviously we've prepped the vehicles for marks and bits and pieces like that. So actually when most people, I think probably 95% of people who come here and look at a car via a video just come and buy it, because they're not disappointed when they turn up by the condition of the vehicle. Well, our main part of our business is actually car sourcing. So my customers have stayed with me for, oh God, how long have we been going now? About 15 or 16 years. And they keep coming back because we're able to find whatever car or van they require for their personal or business use. We do both new and used vehicles, but we predominantly sort of specialise up to about 5 years old. We don't tend to go too much older than that, unless it's a classic or something like that I want to get involved with. We will do those, but we'll find you whatever make or model if I would buy it myself. So there are certain cars that I've been asked for that we just wouldn't supply because we don't think they're very good. And in that case, we will help you through, see what you need from a vehicle and suggest some cars to you. We do this a lot for a lot of customers actually, where they're not quite sure what they want. There's lots of choice out there, so they take our advice and we'll send them vehicles that we think, after really we go through a fact find of what they need, what they're going to spend, what they're using the vehicle and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's I think all that I need to cover. Thank you for watching the video, and hopefully we'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye bye.